I got my little floor mat here, and you may think, gee, Joe, you got a lot of work ahead of you. This is going to take you forever. Well, you know, nothing, how's the saying go? Anything worthwhile takes a bit of effort, and the same thing goes with transforming a floor. Okay, we're doing all this. Why are we doing this? Because we want to stain and seal this floor, and it has a lot of character once I get the rest of this glue off. I've already scraped off the top edge of this glue. It still looks pretty nasty, doesn't it? You can see the lines. I'm going to get you right down and dirty in there. You can see all the lines of the glue still. See that? That's what you see throughout. And I've got to get that out. Now I can, because all the top layer of that glue has been scraped off with my scrapers. I tell you, this is a labor of love to get this floor done, but it's going to look good. I have a feeling. Okay. So now I'm just going to take my cleaner and I'm going to spray it on here, because that gets the floor wet. It also activates the top glue. I used to wait for this to dry, and you know what? I should have only sprayed a little bit, but I'm going to go out that far. Okay, I'm just going to do this patch right here for you. It's going to take me a few minutes. Sit back, enjoy your coffee, and enjoy the show. Okay, I'm going to get up in here. This is my steel wire brush. That's all it is right here. That's going to do all my handiwork. Okay, got my rubber gloves on. I got a back lumbar support on underneath my shirt, and I'm all rock and roll, ready to go. Okay, I'm just going to run this on here. What that's doing is that's cleaning and taking lots of those lines off. I really should start up here. I'm going to run this sideways. Once I get some of the glue off, I'm going to transfer that right over that paint on the floor and see if I can't soften that. And you kind of have to go until you think you can't go anymore, and then move. I can see it's already activating. If I want, I can spray some more of this on there. I don't care too much if it gets on the base right now. I kind of work this as far out as I can and then work back towards me. So I'm a little bit far. I don't want to stretch out too far. I got to do this all day long. I've got this room to do. I've got the hallway to do. And I'm just going to stick with it and plug at it. Just, you know, like this. You can do this all day long. If you can, that's good. You can transform your floors too. If you get tired with two hands, you're going to take this with one hand. You get tired with your right hand, you're going to go with your left hand. Give yourself a little bit of a break. If you get tired of that, you're going to take two hands. You can run it flat, you can run it at an angle, and run the edge of your brush right here in the inside corners. Sometimes the edge of the brush, I'm still having it, I'm holding it on the edge now. That's going to help maybe dig in a little bit more than just having it flat. Okay, you can run it on the opposite side. I can go in this direction, and then I can go this way. I think you can see this all the way over here to the edge. Get myself out of the way here. Now I couldn't do this as effectively if I didn't take that layer of glue off. Okay, can you see that if I was doing this right now, if I didn't scrape off the top of this with my razor scrapers, there's no way I can do what I'm about ready to show you, because that glue edge would still be on there because it's too thick. You'd have to rub and rub and rub and rub. That's what I did in the other room to a certain extent. And you can eventually get it off. But man, you're not going to get very far in a day doing it that way. Sometimes you have to try different things to be effective. You know, that goes for any job you do. You try it one way and think, maybe there's a different way. What would Joe do in this certain instance, a certain circumstance? How would he do it, possibly? He's not going to give up after trying one thing. I mean, the first floor I did, I used a razor, a little handheld razor blade. This is what I used for that floor in the hallway, in the closet. That's all I used. And I thought, there's got to be a better way. I went down to the store and I got this. And that's how I did this entire floor right here with this. Then I thought, there's got to be maybe a little bit easier way so I can get up off the floor. That's when I got that long handled scraper. And I'll show you that in a minute, I'm sure. Okay, enough of that. Get back down here. This makes this whole process worthwhile at this point because I've got all that other stuff off of here. And I know I'm going to transform this floor with some effort. Nothing's easy. Okay? You got to get in there and get down and dirty sometimes. That's what I do. And if I can do it, I'm showing you, you can do it. Okay? And extend this out. I had sprayed this about here, so that's about where I want to go. Just going to make myself a line here. I'm putting full force on this. That's why I like this one. The handle, see how the handle kind of goes up? That way I can hang on to this and hang on to that, knowing that my knuckles aren't going to hit the floor. Sometimes you can see one like this, that's a wood handle. That's bad. Don't get that. Those bristles also fall out. Your knuckles are right down on the floor. You have a tendency to use the front edge, and those bristles come out. These are carbon steel bristles. And so I can put it at an angle if I want. If I get tired, I can push down this side and use this bit of the brush or at both angles, whatever. Okay?